Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino. We're looking at this beer right here in my hand. This is from Anderson Craft Ales in London. This was sent to me by the Brew Box, so thank you very much for sending this out. This way it is 4.8% alcohol by volume. This is Anderson Craft Ales Amber. I actually really like these cans. I like just how simple they are. Still artistic enough, but they do pop a little bit. I mean, the all-white can will pop on a shelf because everything else is so colorful now that seeing a all-white can sitting there will pop. What do we have back here? 30 IBU, maybe a little more than I want. Oh yeah, it's going to be. I see that right there. That I'll read in a second. 17 SRM, so the color. That's a lot lower than I would have expected. 12.0 original gravity, 3.2 final gravity. An enticing combination of caramel, toffee, biscuity bread, and malt notes. And see, that gets me excited. That's what I like in an amber and a red. Perfectly balanced with a touch of North American hop character. And that's what I don't really like in a red or an amber. But every beer deserves a chance. So we will give this beer its chance. We're going to drink out of the Black Oak pint glass. The Nonic, as they call it. Though I don't think it's a true Nonic glass. I think it's just what North America has turned into a Nonic, to be honest with you. I like the little bubble, though. The little bubble in the glass just makes the glass look a little bit nicer, and then this should all be head, which it would have been if this was if this was a full-size can. Beer would have came to here, and then it would have been head. It would have looked, it looks nice in the glass. I mean, let's get the Black Oak label off there. I haven't been able to get any of my family in the, well, my in-laws' family in the London area to go here for me, so I haven't gotten any glassware or anything yet. And he puts out a lot of beer. I want it all. I want it all. I want everything that everybody puts out. If I do remember the story correctly, he used to be one of the brewers at Le Petit Saut in New Brunswick, which is another nice little brewery. Unfiltered and unpasteurized. Keep refrigerated and enjoy fresh. 10 degrees Celsius. My basement's close to that. Is there a dating time on here? No. No dating time. It's a ball can, so it's not a crown can if you care about people supporting strikers. Beautiful amber color though. Like I would think that's a little higher than a 17, to be honest with you. I could be wrong, but beautiful amber red, almost to a ruby red hue. I can see my hand. I mean, so there isn't all that much. Well, actually, when I'm even up close, there is a little, yeah, there isn't that much haze in there at all. Beautiful off-white head. Little snap, crackle, pop sounds nice. Let's give it a sniff, shall we? Sniffy, sniffy. Yeah, that caramel's there. That breadiness is there. Just that beautiful malty sweetness is there. I love the smell of this beer. However, it does have that syrupy almost makes me think of Chinook and Centennial. I don't think that's what he's using, but it just has that syrupiness that some American IPAs have that use those hops. It just has that syrupy kind of sweet, but kind of woodsy type of hop note to it. Let's try it. Cheers. Hey, there it is. Need to put my banister back up. Okay. Now, as a malt maniac, this is not my favorite red ale. It's not my favorite amber ale. It's not my favorite of the red families. That being said, even with that North American hoppiness on the back end, I don't mind this. He's right. Gavin, it is Gavin, isn't it? I'm probably saying somebody else's name without even thinking of it. The beer is perfectly balanced. I'll give it that. It is perfectly balanced. It's not offensive at all. It's a nice drinking beer. I could sit back and drink a bunch of them. I'm just not excited about it. It's not malty enough for me when there's only certain styles that I want in certain ways, and everything else you can experiment. But a red and amber, anything in the red family, really, I just want malt. I'm craving malt when I pick one up. I'm like, yeah, give me some malt, and I'm getting that, but then I'm also getting the hoppiness on this. Again, just like it says, caramel, toffee. The caramel tastes a little. It tastes like it would be a little caramelized. It tastes a little burnt, a little boiled down. It's most likely just coming from malt, so I'm just saying it tastes a little roasty. It tastes a little less sweet than caramel normally tastes, and I'm getting that toffee taste. I'm getting that bready biscuitiness. The bready biscuitiness is from the forefront all the way to the end. I've never really had it come in the forefront, and it's really cool to be there. And then the back end, still a mix of that syrupy sweetness, as well as a bit of pininess, and that all mixes together with the biscuitiness and makes like a pine biscuit. Really, it's a really intriguing beer, in that it is flavors I don't particularly care for all that much, mixed with flavors I love into something that I actually could get behind. I could see myself drinking pints of this. My first ever beer from Anderson, and he took two things, one thing I really like and one thing I don't really like. I like a lot of American hops, just not certain hops, and he took those two things and meshed them into something I like. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. Out of 10 on this, probably a 7.5. It's a solid beer. I could buy this again. I could drink pints of this. I don't think I could share it with my dad or my father-in-law or anybody like that, but I could share it with the rest of the cast of the show, the cast of our weekly Google Hangout, Beer Dweebs United. Anyone that came to my festival would like this, I would think. I just don't think it's what a lot of people would expect. Well, I guess it is what a lot of people expect now in a red and an amber. I mean, most people expect a North American amber or a red. They're expecting that American hoppiness now, where I guess I'm a dying breed that just wants that malty smoothness. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to the Brew Box, and thank you to Anderson Craft Ales. This is a good little beer. I'm really excited to try the Autumn and the IPA now. Bye, guys.